To be honest, it's not something that like I want to do going forward with living here.
I think that just based on the conversations that I've had with people, the community here is rare.
And like everything was such a mess.
And plus we've had an incident here, so pretty much everyone's kind of like, yeah, this place looks like a prison cell.
Hi, my name is Kirsten Trin. I am a first year at UCSD. My major is visual art studio, but I plan on minoring in critical gender studies as well. Yeah, and I live in F house of the Tioga building in Muir College.
My name's Hillary. I'm a freshman at UC San Diego. I'm currently living in Muir, Tioga, and I'm currently majoring in psychology.
Hi, my name's Ellie. I'm a freshman at UCSD. I'm living in Muir, Tioga Hall, and I'm majoring in aerospace engineering.
So, how much do you pay for housing here?
So I choose the monthly plan for housing. Essentially, I have to pay $1,500 every month. Not sure what the quarter payment is like for quarterly people, but that's how it is for me.
We do struggle with space, actually. Like, she had to move her drawers underneath the desk, which is like less than ideal for the amount of space that we have.
It's like there's not really enough room as if you were like living alone. Unless you're used to living with multiple people in your room, then it's kind of something that isn't too bad. I mean, I was anticipating it. I did choose a triple for the costs. It is a lot cheaper. But ideally, I would like more space.
In our suite, so we actually moved the furniture. I don't know how you did it, but she did. So originally the bed was over here and a desk and a closet was over there. But we moved it. In the original format it was in, we also struggled to find outlets for everything. So the limited amount of outlets and the strange location was something that we kind of struggled with. It's a comfy space, but to hold all of our stuff, it's not necessarily enough.
See, I don't have a single outlet. Everything that I have plugged in, it's connected to extension cords connected to Kirsten's outlet. So that was another issue, the fact that triples don't actually have triple outlets. It's only enough for 2 people. So that was a big issue. We resolved it eventually, but it's kind of a bit of a hassle. Kind of requires a little bit more money as well if you're just trying to rely on the college.
The Tioga building it consists of houses, so they're named alphabetically or whatnot. So I live in F house, 𝗦𝘂𝗱𝗃𝗃 house, and a house consists of 2 floors. So for example, 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃𝗃 house is the 3rd floor and also the 4th floor. On each floor there are two suites on either side, or I would say, let's say hallways, and then these 2 hallways then contain 2 suites. So on one floor there's 4 different suites, and within each suite there's usually 10 people. 20, 20, 20, 20. There's around 80 people in one house. In the common area that the two suites share together, there is 1 microwave and 1 sink, and there's no stove, but there's kind of a living room area in the common room between the 2 suites. Yeah. My suite, there's 2 singles, there's 2 triples, and then 1 double. And then we have a bathroom. Within the bathroom, there are 2 toilet stalls, and then there are 2 showers, and then there are 2 sinks.
We don't know. It's not really ideal to have 2 showers for 10 people to share, 9 people to share. I think it's a lot of People. Yeah, we have an issue with our toilets. The thing is that we can't just flush once. We have to flush like 2 or 3 times, or like stuff will come back up. So that's an issue that we have. Yeah, we love Muir toilets. We believe we have mold on our pipes just due to like the smell. When we enter the bathroom, when we leave the bathroom, whenever like the windows are closed for too long, there's just kind of this really nasty smell that comes up. We kind of have a small laundry unit in comparison to 7th, right? And in comparison to a lot.
In 6th, they have a whole floor with
Yeah.
just, like laundry machines. And over here, we have 2 washers and 2 dryers for like, what, 80 plus people between these 2 floors because we share that same laundry room. So that's always a hassle. A lot of people want to do laundry at the same time. Sometimes there's like a little queue of people like waiting in the laundry room for the machines to finish to go next. And the machines are like an hour long. So like there's people there like all the time. I think I've caught it like completely empty like twice in between these 2 quarters. And another thing is like our kitchen situation. It's really bad. Like we have 12 units for like 20 people, and like people just put their stuff in there. Maria, the lady that cleans, she can't even like move our stuff to clean up, so that's always dirty. The counter was always filled with water and stuff, and it was really annoying. It's been like that since last quarter. They cleaned up a little bit for winter break because we had to clear out some stuff, but afterwards it was just like it doubled in size.
I think the biggest reason that we would really struggle in like such a small space is that there's so many people packed into like a room or a dorm or like a suite. It gets really chaotic on top of that as well. So you're mingling with people and you're having issues and conflict with people, plus these people mistakes, plus like everything else as well. That's how I kind of see it.